Welcome to the Filthy Kitchen. I'm the Squadron. I just got home from work, so first thing I'm going to do is take out some steaks. I'm going to have to cook some steaks later, so I'll take these out, let them come up to room temperature. Sadly, this room is probably 3 degrees, so although room temperature sounds lovely, it's still quite nippy. Poverty sucks. Can't afford heat, but what are you gonna do? I can hardly afford bread. But anyway, I'm home. Gonna make some toast. T-O-A-S-T. Toast. Why not? Making toast. So because I'm waiting for the toaster to toast that bread, I figured it's a good time to make a nice video for you fine people out in YouTube land. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Video. Ooh. Throw a few dishes in the old dishwasher. So, 2 days into work, 3 to go. Oh my. Oh yeah, I've got that bacon. I forgot about that bacon. I should pick up some bologna. Make me a sandwich. Yeah! Cage the face. Slip it in. Back to the chin. Slip it in. Cut the hips. Cage the face. Boom. Slip it in. Here comes the hook. Shift the weight back. Boom. Protect. Cage the face. Look at this. That's the trick. I hope you people are doing your push-ups. I hope you people are doing your squats. I hope you people are doing your shadow boxing. I hope you people are riding your bikes and lifting weights. Well, boom, boom, boom. Remember the uppercut. Boom, spin right in. Cut your hip right around. Look at this protection. All this bone. And then, boop, boop, boop. Now, when you're over here, sink down. Boom, sink, sit on your punches. Boom. Cage in your face. Lovely. Everybody loves a nice, boom, slippery, sneaky uppercut. Like greased lightning, they say. Look, I just threw about 25 punches, and that's enough body heat for me to shed this coat. Shed the old coat. Toast is ready. Throw some butter on this. Hit it with some jam. I might even bombard it with some of that there peanut butter. Peanut butter, everybody knows peanut butter contains rodent hair, but nobody seems to mind. I'm running low on butter. Do I have a spare? Oh, my butter rations are in the basement. Ain't no butter. Gonna have to get me some. Butter everywhere. Not a drop to drink. Anyway, gotta stave off the rabbit starvation. In France, in French, in Quebec, it's known as caribou sickness, protein poisoning. This is what happens if you only eat things like trout, rabbit, caribou. There's not enough fat, so people starve to death. Too much protein, not enough fat. Our livers are able to metabolize protein into fat, fat into protein, carbohydrate into fat, fat into carbohydrate, carbohydrate into protein. But unfortunately, it's not efficient enough to allow us to survive, sadly. It would be nice if we had enough, if we had the proper enzymes that we could, and the efficient liver where we could do that, then we'd be able to survive on one source of food. For instance, like a cow basically eats 100% carbohydrate, mostly in the form of fiber. All they eat is grass. But we've all seen fatty cows, fatty steaks. Steak is protein, steak is fat. Not much carbohydrate in a steak. So how does a cow, this was the question. I think it was in Walden. Henry David Thoreau. The guy was talking about how you can't be a vegetarian because where would you get your protein? Where would you get your fat? And he was talking about this while he was working the field with a pair of oxen. So Henry David Thoreau thought it was quite ironic that here he is working behind two animals that are total vegetarians, all the fat and protein they need. But of course, we don't have the same liver that a cow has, obviously. We need exogenous fat, exogenous protein, exogenous, we can't just metabolize it, which is interesting because if you look at a triglyceride, which is the molecules of fat, monoglycerides, triglycerides, they look very similar to proteins and carbohydrates. They all look very similar. Very little chemistry, it seems, to convert one to the other, but our livers don't do it. It's too bad because a lot of the carbs we eat get stored as fat, which it'd be nicer if it was stored as lean muscle, if you ask me. But anyway, that's it. What are you gonna do? So if you're ever in a survival situation, getting enough fat is usually a problem, depending on where you are, finding fat. And that's why back in the day, settlers ate bear more than they ate deer. They needed the bear. They needed the bear grease, the fat. Protein was nice, but they needed the fat to survive. Anyway, I'm just jibber jabbering while I make my toast. There's plenty of fat in that butter I smeared on. There's a lot of carbohydrates in the bread and jam, which is basically sugar. This is basically cake, what I'm eating. No protein to speak of, but that's fine. I'll eat my breakfast cake. I'll get some protein later. You people know I eat a lot of protein. Just not right now at this minute. Anyway, thanks for spending some time in the Filthy Kitchen. I'll be cooking those things later, so you'll see me then. Who knows? I might put something else up. So till next time, who loves you, baby? This guy. And remember, you're somebody's favorite person in this world. Probably mine. So till next time, love you and goodbye. I'm going to eat me some toast.